Within the last 5 minutes or so, we've had US media outlets reporting sources within the Trump administration say that Donald Trump ordered military strikes on Venezuela tonight that took place round about 2 o'clock in the morning, local time in Venezuela. A number of explosions, at least 7 were heard, reported by multiple media outlets. And this, of course, follows months of military build-up in the Caribbean, strikes on drug boats, the seizure of oil tankers, and a huge amount of pressure put on Nicolas Maduro, the authoritarian dictator leader of Venezuela, by the US President Donald Trump. What we wait to see now, though, is with whether these military strikes tonight are a one-off or whether there is more left in the US military arsenal. It is a military known for its precision, and tonight now it is clearly carrying out the orders of the American commander-in-chief for these strikes on Venezuela themselves. As I say, reporting just coming through in the last few moments or so that the US president had ordered these military strikes. We have also heard Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has ordered a state of emergency. Right now, tensions, they're very high. Deb, we'll bring you more as it comes to hand.
Donald Trump says the U.S. has captured Maduro and his wife and flown them out of Venezuela. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, it is very concerning what is happening right now in Venezuela. We just saw the latest message of President Trump stating that our deputy president in Venezuela, Mrs. Delcy Rodriguez, as well as our general attorney, Venezuelan general attorney, has confirmed that we don't have any information regarding where is the President Nicolás Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores, and we are asking for a proof of life and also to respect their physical integrity, both President Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores.
And Sky News is citing the Venezuelan opposition as saying this was actually a, quote, negotiated exit for Maduro. How plausible is that?
What it seems to be is a clear kidnapping of President Maduro, in a clear violation, in a clear criminal and terrorist acts perpetrated by the U.S. administration against Venezuela, but it's also against international law, against the UN Charter, against even their own internal laws. What we can say that is a kidnapping.
And Venezuela's constitution stipulates that if something happens to the president, the vice president assumes office. So where do you see the country heading from here onwards?
Yes, our constitution is very clear, stating what you have just said. Our deputy president will assume, but for now, we have to wait still what is going on, to know really what is going on, what is going to happen. It is still too early to say it so, but our constitution is very clear.
So the EU foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, she said that the EU is closely monitoring the situation. Let's take a listen to that.
The EU has repeatedly stated that Mr. Maduro lacks legitimacy and has defended a peaceful transition. Under all circumstances, the principles of international law and the UN Charter must be respected. We call for restraint.
So why is there such a muted reaction from the EU? Mr. Acevedo, what if Russian special forces went into Kyiv and extracted Zelensky? What would the reaction be then?
What we are expecting is the total and general condemnation of what the U.S. administration has perpetrated, because it violates our sovereignty, Venezuelan sovereignty, it violates the international law, it violates the UN Charter, and it has been clear before the eyes of everyone what they are perpetrating in our country. So the condemnation should be general. It's clear what is happening. What is happening is a terrorist and criminal strikes against the people of Venezuela. In order, because as you just released minutes ago, in order to get control of our resources, President Trump has said it also. He hasn't hid this time. He says also clearly that our resources, our oil resources, our land, our mineral resources belong to them. It's crazy.
Shalom, shalom. I'm giving all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and to the elect. It's your brother Ra'aya back with another video. And yeah, y'all, this is starting to heat up, y'all. Everything is starting to heat up. DJT is showing his ass right now. Man, I can't even, like, when I woke up this morning and peeped the news, I'm like, man, I can't even believe this, nigga. Well, I can. He's the cruel Lord, and he's gonna do some crazy shit. He actually is, how do you say, endangering his own population by doing this. Because why wouldn't he think it would be a retaliation that's going on? And one thing I wanted to check up on, I wanted to see if Venezuela is a part of BRICS. Hold on. So I went in here and I asked Bing, I said, is Venezuela, Salakia, I spelled this wrong, but is Venezuela a part of BRICS? And it says, yes, Venezuela is part of BRICS. It says President Nicolas Maduro has stated that the country is on its way to officially becoming a member of BRICS, indicating the commitment to enhancing its role in this influential international coalition, right? So they haven't became it right away, but they're pledging their allegiance to this. So now if they do, or they are already a part of BRICS and we just don't know it, like it hasn't came out yet that they are. Matter of fact, let me go over here. No. And it says Venezuela has been working hard to join BRICS as a full member. Oh, so they've been trying to join BRICS. They might not be a part of BRICS right away, but from this situation, they might end up, one of these other countries might step in, such as Russia. Russia might step in. And this is going to really start, things is going to start heating up. We're in the third day of the year 2026, right? And there's been bombings. There's been 6.5 earthquakes. Let me see. One of the 6.5 earth. Yeah, in Mexico. A 6.5 magnitude earthquake struck Guerrero, Mexico on January the 2nd. Now, I don't think we ever seen no earthquake in Mexico. Not that I really know of. Maybe I'm mistaken. But that's earthquakes in diverse places, right? Hold on. So this is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation. That's happening right now. And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Right? Everything's starting to fulfill itself, y'all. All right? And yeah, things is heating up. Oh my bad. So like, yeah. Yeah, they said it's a kidnapping. They saying that Maduro is being kidnapped. So we gonna see with this devil DJT what he got planned, cause all this doing is igniting war on the homeland. They are close to us. DJT. Venezuela is in the South American part of the continent of America. Like, come on now. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?